Hello world, Genesis Z here again for more vocal hacks. And before I start, don't forget to subscribe or like our page. The more you do it, the more the content I can give and the more I can create more other types of content like podcasts or history stuff. Just a bunch of stuff that I got involved. Anyways, today it's about part 2, building your range vocally as a singer. The highest pitch you can make, let's recap, the highest pitch you can make is not the one you strain on. It's the one before you strained on. So, when you are straining, you just do that 2 hours a day. And within time, depending on how much you do it, you do 4 hours a day. For me, it took me 3 weeks to lift up my range. I went by a half a note, half an interval, or like C, D, E, do, re, mi. C, half an interval is C sharp. On the fretboard would be the next fret. But anyway, I am going on a tangent here. My main thing today is about not just range. We're gonna add emotional value. Sometimes you can't just execute a note when it's high, especially, and hit it. And just because you hit it, even if you hit the note, you don't want to sound like a robot. You don't want to sound like you're reading a melody script. So today's main thing is about adding the acting element to reach that high note, the note you're going for. I don't know anything about quantum physics, but from what I gathered on the surface, that the nucleus lights up when there's a real intention behind it, which means when you are acting a part, depending how you want to say that word, it depends on the power of that intention. And the more emotion you put into that word or note or impression or expression, whatever it is, it could be public speaking, and you can mean one letter depending on how you announce it, depending on your inflection of that letter or that word or that sound, if you catch my drift. It's really not about just the note you're hitting. It's really if it was felt. And the only way it's going to be felt is the amount of emotions you put behind that one note. Kind of like B.B. King. B.B. King said, he only hits a couple notes, 2 notes, 1 note, sounds like a million notes, because of the intention he put behind it. So there's also a parallel thing with guitars, bass, drums, whatever it is, public speaking, acting. It's all about marrying the note with pure and emotional intention. It could be anger, it could be sadness, it could be happy, excitement. Any emotions really works. And that is our lesson for today. Signing out, Genesis Z.